We've talked about so far on what can we do or what should we do to build thought leadership. Now let's take the opposite approach and let's talk about what are some of the things that people should avoid. Maybe some experiences you've had that you thought were going to help but didn't. And as an example, I always say that nothing against chambers of commerce, but I remember when I was starting my business, people recommended to join several chambers of commerce. I started going to some events, doing some networking. I did some, and I realized that that was not the right move at the right time. I think there's a right moment in time in your business life cycle that maybe you need to join a chamber of commerce at the very beginning. In my case, didn't make sense. And if you're just starting from scratch, I would tell people that there's, right, like you were saying, like you have to optimize. I can't, like, I pay attention to detail, but when I'm sending the message to a friend, maybe I'm not as detailed as when I'm doing work for a client. So in all of these pieces and things you can do, are there some to build thought leadership in your career, be trusted? Are there some that you would recommend people either to completely avoid, or are some of the things that you would say, hey, I did it early in my career, maybe it was not needed, I would leave this for later on?
Well, I definitely had similar experiences. Made even when I was at Credera and trying to build a local practice and a business, making decisions that you think might work but didn't. When I started Stalwart, similar deal. I guess my biggest advice is don't put all your eggs in one basket and move quickly on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, sales cures all ills in
Mm-hmm.
businesses, and sales come when you listen to the market and the customers and you're solving their needs or the needs they didn't know they have, not what it is that you know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever activities or things keep you there, keep you centered on the customer, keep you centered on the market and the market conditions, so that you are reacting quickly and you're listening and you're solving and you're getting your widget, your idea, your service in front of them, the better. And so if you try, a, whatever, right? A chamber or I ran radio ads once, and it actually worked and was really good. And but I didn't necessarily know, and if it was going to pan out, and but it did. But that wasn't the only thing I was doing. I was still doing coffee chats. I was still doing CRM, marketing and outreach. I was still doing, community events. I was still doing activities with nonprofits to get, and sponsorships to get the brand awareness, still doing all those things. And then if something didn't work, don't do it again. Hey, that was $1,000 down the drain. Okay, well, don't do that again this quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, move quickly. And probably a headline on all of that is there's no silver bullet.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're approaching it saying, my business, it's going to thrive, if only I could sell to 5% of the people that are members of the Greater Houston Partnership, just 1% of them, then my business will triple in size. Again, you're not focused on the market. You're not focused on your customers. You're a hammer looking for a nail, and it's not going to work out. So try a lot of things. Apply the adage of fail fast, and do that with your business growth. And then when something works, do some more, try more of that, see how that continues to play out for you and your business. But don't be afraid to try something new. As you know, businesses have seasons. Mm-hmm. And as every business owner who was around pre-COVID can tell you, a lot can change in a hurry, or pre-winter storm in Texas, or pre-Hurricane Harvey in Houston. I mean, there are disruptions that are out of our control and you can't plan for. So you got to be nimble. You got to be quick. And so your thought leadership needs to align to that. You got to be agile. Your marketing, your sales approach, your staffing approach, your pricing models. Don't be stuck in your ways. If once a month, once a quarter, you and your core group of leaders and advisors are asking yourselves, is there a better way we could be doing this? That's a good thing, not a bad thing. And maybe the answer is no. And let's stick with what we're doing. Okay, but let's ask the question, next quarter. And let's ask it the quarter after that. And let's just keep asking ourselves over and over again. That way, when the answer ends up being yes, we should do something differently, we can act on it quickly and not be too late.